What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to this episode of Restoration with Vic. For today's episode, we got these super fried Air Force Ones that need a lot of work. For this episode, we're gonna go in and use our signature shoe cleaning kit to get this shoe fully cleaned up inside and out. Once the cleaning's all done, we're gonna go in, remove the yellowing from the soles, do some gluing on the midsole, repaint the uppers, remove the creasing from the toe boxes, and do some other touch-up work. We got a lot of work ahead of us, so let's get started. Alright guys, so the first thing we're going to do is put this to the side for before and after purposes. I'm not going to be restoring the second one because it's not a Jordan 14 and it's not in my size. Next, we're going to remove our laces. This shoe did not come with an insole, so we're not going to worry about that. I'm honestly not sure if the yellow laces are the original laces to this shoe. Gonna have to do a little research to find out. All right, good to go with that. And the next thing we're gonna do is grab our shoe tree, adjust it to size, and insert it inside the shoe. All right, looking good. Let's grab our bowl of water, our 4-ounce bottle of solution. Just rip this open. Now you're gonna wanna squirt 2 squirts into our water. All right, let's rock and roll. Let's grab our suede brush, actually our soft bristle brush. This brush we'll be using for the uppers so it can start breaking down the dirt. Once that's done, we'll move on to our next brush. All right guys, we got the uppers fully soaked up, covered in suds. Right now what it's doing is breaking down all the dirt. There are a lot of tough stains all around the leather. In just a bit, we'll move on to the medium bristle brush to get all that stuff out. What we're gonna do next is remove our shoe tree so we can focus on the insides of the shoe with a soft bristle brush still. All right guys, insides are fully pre-treated, uppers are soaked up. Let's move on to our next brush. We'll be using our medium to get rid of all the stains on the uppers. All right guys, uppers are fully pre-treated. They're ready to go. Anything I might have missed, the washing machine will take care of for me. The last step we gotta do is take care of these super grimy soles. For this, we'll be using our stiff bristle brush. All right guys, shoes fully pre-treated. The last thing we gotta do before we put them in the single laundry bag and put them in the wash is to grab our laces and our leftover solution in our bowl. Like I said, I'm not sure if these are the original laces, but I'm gonna clean them up anyway, just in case they are. All right, let's grab our single laundry bag, guys. Let's grab our size 13 shoe. All right, I got my crotch completely wet. Doesn't matter, the shoe's fully cleaned up, we're ready to go. Let's go to the washing machine. We made it to the washing machine, guys. Let's go ahead and put the shoe inside our wash. But before we do that, let's grab our Reshoevn8r detergent pod and put it inside our pouch. Close this up. Whenever you're washing a pair of shoes inside the washing machine, you want to use cold water with the regular cycle. Magic touch.
What's going on, guys? Johnny Bubbles here. Do you guys like seeing Air Force Ones on the channel? Stay tuned to next week because Vic works his magic on a new pair of beaters. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, guys, to watch next week's video.
We are back, guys. We got this shoe at the washing machine. It is fully dried, ready to go. As you can see, this shoe cleaned up super nicely. It is fully disinfected, cleaned up inside and out. There are a couple of things I do want to point out with this toe box. As you can see, we have a lot of creasing still. We'll remove that later on in this video, so I'm not worried about that. For the sole, it overall is pretty cleaned up, but there is a couple of stains, such as right here. I think this is stained, I'm not sure. We'll find out after I'm done with this step. We still have a little grime over here on this side. I scrubbed the heck out of these soles, so a lot of this grime is in these, in these white midsoles. So I'm hoping again with this step, all of this will come out. So what we're gonna do next is remove the yellowing from the sole using Silicone 40 and Saran Wrap, and of course, the Arizona Sun. Thank you, Signature Shoe Cleaning Kit. Super low on Saran Wrap, guys. I think one of the funniest comments I've seen was somebody saying that this Saran Wrap needs a rebrand. Totally agree. All right, guys, we are good to go. Let's put these under the sun. Shoes are all dried and we're ready to go. The next step we're gonna do is tape off the uppers so we can lay down our glue. We're gonna split this up into 2 or 3 different gluing parts. We'll start off with this side and work our way around. All right, guys, glue's laid down. Now let's go ahead and wait 7 minutes before we go ahead and clamp it together. But before we do that, we gotta heat it up. all done with the glue job, you guys. I'm super happy how this turned out. No glue where there shouldn't be, alignment's on point, we are good to go. The next step we gotta do is try to remove all the creasing off the toe boxes. This toe box is super crushed, so we're gonna have to spend a lot of time on it. What we're gonna do next is simply stud the toe box with some towels, place a wet rag over the toe box, and simply iron it out with an iron. All done removing the creasing from the toe boxes, you guys. As you can see, these toe boxes look a lot better than what they used to look like. Originally, this toe box was completely crushed. Now moving on with this restoration, we gotta tape off the white sole, the tongue, and sock liner so we can start laying down our red paint. Shoes are taped up and ready to go. For this pre-mixed custom color, I used these 4 colors. I started off with fluorescent hot pink, added some transparent red, then a little bit of bright red, and I darkened up the color with some black. The color was overall easy to create, just took me about 5 or 10 minutes. Now let's go ahead and throw it in my airbrush so we can lay it down. Paint's laid down, you guys. That was super easy. The last step you gotta do to protect this paint job is to go outside and spray some Krylon matte finish. Repaint on the upper is good to go, you guys. The color match is on point. We're almost done with this restoration. The last thing we gotta do is touch up the air and the lines on the midsole using some red paint and the small angular brush. Good to go with that. Before we lace the shoe up, we gotta do one more step. On the tongue, the material is pretty frayed up, specifically on the patch. So using some clippers and a lighter, we're gonna get rid of that real quick. This shoe cleaned up beautifully, guys. One more detail I want to point out is the laces. Over here, I wasn't totally feeling the yellow, so I went ahead and added some white laces. This right here kind of looks like a Valentine's Day Air Force One. You can find all the stuff you see right here at Reshoevn8r.com. I hope you guys enjoy this video, guys. I'll catch you guys next time.